Good morning, everyone. It is your resident, soon-to-be beaten-down father of two children, Kurazar. How are folks today? We have Nimue Dulac here in chat as first. Haha, cringe. Cringe. Yes, cringe is right. We've got Gooflaugh and Pumpkin Rot. Welcome to both of you. Wade Parker, just found your first cup of coffee. Awesome. And we have Ryuga and Kalzamar in the crowd as well. And Sidicius. And Pumpkin Rot's asking what's on the agenda for the stream. I'll get to the agenda once we get in game. That way it'll be on the actual recording. Because these pre-game chats don't end up in the recordings or in the final episode versions. But yeah, I'm just settling in for everything. A little late to the party here. We have a sick Kurazini again. Thanks, thanks preschool. And I shared a spoon with her yesterday. She wanted some of Dad's cereal, and now I got that you know, throat thing and a little bit of that like feeling in the back of your sinuses. So we'll see how today goes. If I have to like pause and get drinks of water and blow my nose a few times, you'll know why. I will certainly mute as I always do when that happens. Uh-oh. Girish Majnath says, "Hello peeps, I'm in a 72 square foot PG room with a too small bathroom and feeling very miserable." What's a PG room? Preschool kitty crud is the worst. Yeah, it's... man. It's been the year of being sick for all of us. It's wild. And Kurazini was born in 2021, so like during the end-ish of the lockdown era from COVID. And so like for the first while, like she wasn't exposed to anything. She didn't get sick for like the first, I don't know, 18 months of her life because we never saw anybody. I mean, like we saw our pod, if you will. But aside from that, like it didn't go out in public. There wasn't much to do in public anyway. So it is, yeah, definitely is important to start getting those immunities going. My anti-contagion protocol game is weak, says Apec. So PG is paying guest. Okay, so like a rental room for college. Okay. No, we'd probably call it just like an apartment, like or a rental. Or if it's a temporary thing, maybe like a hostel or hotel, motel. Hey there, Noah Grand. Welcome. And Desiree Wenner Person is here as well. Hello, hello. Well, my clock says I'm a minute late. I was actually sitting here in-game, hoping to let time pass, because it was evening when I got in here, and very rifty, and I wanted to sleep through it, but I guess not. I guess we will momentarily. Hostel is closer. Okay, our student housing. Okay. Well, let's bring everybody in-game. Hello, everyone. My name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. Once again here, we are back at the Oasis because during our chore stream on Wednesday, we did a lot of cooking. And so now we have a shelf chock full of food. And we actually have a lot more food coming up because a whole bunch of our trees are still going to be producing soon. Let me get up here. What's the best way to get to our trees that doesn't expose me to the drifters that are likely outside? I believe we have, yes, this tree right here has just under a day before it fruits too. So we'll get a full tree's worth of olives. Hey, look at that. Good buddy out there. Yeah, we're going to be having a lot of olives and meat. This is all, it's all live. Yep. Red meat stew, boiled olive. That's all we've got for the next, like, 6 months. I was hoping to get some breadfruit in there, but I guess no beans. Let's see. Anyway, so we have an agenda. Today's going to be a bit different from usual because I didn't get to do all of the chores I wanted to during the chore stream. I was hoping to get, actually, like 4 more things done. We got 1, just the food. Because we had to hunt for food, we had to call the chickens, we had to harvest the trees because our existing olives were like gonna rot in a matter of hours. So I want to do a few things. One is I've been teasing you all about automating that quern for a long time. I think at least 3 weeks now, and I keep forgetting about it. So that's the first thing we're doing today is we are going to automate the quern. And we're going to do it with a secret recipe that I found that I don't know if it's vanilla. Someone might be able to tell me in chat if it's a vanilla thing or not. And I'll look it up later, but I'll show you that. That is. I want to, while we're letting the quern grind some limestone, I want to make some pies. We have some meat downstairs. I ground up some rice into rice flour. So I want to make a few pies, and we'll have pies for the rest of today and probably like next stream too. And then we will fire up the mortar. While the mortar is cooking, we'll go and get some andesite because we are almost completely out of andesite. And then assuming we have time left, we will go and work on the temple. And that, ooh, hello. And that, as they say, is that. Let's get to it by falling asleep. Good night. I forgot the screen doesn't... What the... That's wild. The screen doesn't darken when you are watching yourself sleep. I'm having an out-of-body experience right now. It's very, very spiritual. Ooh. Pop. It's all I've got. It is all I've got. Hey there, Animal Doc. A big wave to you, too. So, let's see. We need to run over to the other base to pick up our saw. But first, I gotta figure out where I put these things. So we got from a ruin a big, here they are, big honkin' stack of copper roof ridges. And we need to go and get our saw, which is upstairs again. I know where I'm going, guys, I swear. Hey, buddies. Alright. We'll see you again in a second, Mr. Cactus. Hey, Rivy Sticks. Glad to see you here, and Keth as well. Happy Sunday. Happy chilly Sunday. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Cheese pie. I would love some cheese pie. We don't have any cheese, though, because I haven't been cultivating any animals that produce milk. Just chickens. And I've tried to milk these chickens, but nothing so far. Someday, though. Someday. Hey there, Darkwing. Sunday morning inspiration stream. Awesome. Today we're doing some infrastructure work, actually. So here is the secret sauce that I think makes the the Better Ruins mod a little OP here. And that is, you can take your roof ridges or any like copper roofing that you get from those and saw them back down to copper plates. Now you only get 1 per, but that's, let me count them, 43 roof ridges. I guess I could just do this, couldn't I? Bang. Look at that. Instant use of a saw. Wow, that actually chewed up the saw pretty good too. So I don't know if that's a vanilla thing. I looked at the recipe and I don't think it said anything. Roof ridge. Here we go. Ingredient for this. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's not vanilla. So it could be, but I'm not sure that every single recipe shows whether it's vanilla or not. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. We now have a saw that is significantly more chewed up. I guess we've knocked a few teeth off of the saw, sawing all those plates up. I'm also going to go down. We're going to check on the meat here. The meat has 2 days left and 2 days left. Okay. So we will definitely want to get moving on that real soon. We also need a few of these. We'll just take 5. It should be plenty. And I'm running out of space, aren't I? Okay. I'm thinking we're going to do 5 hoppers. So let's just go ahead and build those real quick. Do they stack? 1? They do. 3, 4, 5. There we go. And the rest of these I'm going to put... Let's see, copper plates. What to do with you? I'm going to put them just in here for now. I don't really see much of a use for these. Like, we're not hurting for copper particularly much, so I'm just going to leave him in here and forget about him for a year or two. Also wondering, should I just get rid of these guys? I'm just going to throw these away. We already have the steel ones. There's no point in keeping these around. And you can't break them down, so... Can you actually? Let's find out. I don't think you can. Do we have a spare chisel here? We don't. What we can do, though, splitter plug. Okay, so there's no recipe associated with this, so we can't, I don't believe. Bronze. Bits. 10 bronze bits. So we can do work pieces, scales, lamellae, chain, plates, and ingots. So yeah, we can just get rid of these then. Okay. Farewell. Blah, blah. Okay. Use them for lanterns. You know, lanterns are cool, but we're using the, hello, cow. We're using the Milo de Chacos lanterns for the most part, and I generally find that unless you have distinct rooms where, like, one design works better than like, a different room, I try to keep my lanterns mostly the same. Plus, doing the copper lanterns, the lining doesn't look as good in them. You can't see the gold as well, and the silver looks kind of funky. Oh dear. We need to really move this thing around. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. What's up here? We kind of have space here, but not really. Not really. It's going to be real ugly. I'm going to build something really hideous, guys. Okay? Just bear with me for a minute here. It's going to be awful. Or, let's see, so it comes out here. Yeah, we need to bring it up at least one more block. Oh yeah, we're getting ugly. Let's go get some fat and some more axles primarily. Dark Queen's got their learning hat on. You get these things called egg puffs here, which are boiled eggs and sautéed onions inside a puff pastry package. Okay, so kind of like a croissant filled with egg or something. That sounds pretty good. And by the way, I forgot we need some wood. Oh, it says wood, not wood. Right, I knew that. Need more wood. Boop. Need these for the chests we'll need. This whole operation. Alright, so I'm going to put the wood back in here. Okay. I came here for you, actually. Perfect. Ow. Oh, I'm starving. I think we have two indicators of a real Courage R stream. One is it's raining. The second is I starve. Okay. Our very first empty crock. Copper nails. Those were for the chests. Oh, you mean turning the plates into them? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We have a full stack of 32 right now, so when we need more, we'll certainly probably dive into that. Although it's more economical to just melt fresh copper into it. Okay, so my plan here, and just so y'all recall, everything from like here up on this building is temporary, and it's long-term temporary, sure, but it is temporary. In the long run, I want to move this stuff over to the temple, because since we are an air, water, and knowledge temple, I think, or sky was sun, water, and knowledge. I feel like having this kind of setup over the temple would make sense, like putting it really high up on the central tower, which I know we haven't started yet, which is why this is still here. But this is temporary, so the uglier we make it, the more incentive I have to tear it down later. So, and here goes the uglification. All right, anything in you right now? No, good. It's gonna look so terrible. Okay, hey, we have a Brazilian with internet access. How are you? Let's Good to see you as always. Alright, so we can then plop you there. We won't have any issues with this, I don't believe. Ooh. Let's see if I can put this here or not. Oh no, we can't put this here because it can't output on any sides. Oh my. Oh my, says George Takei. What to do about this one then? I could put it one block up, or I could just uglify this even more. We'll just make a little cutout here. Function over form, absolutely. Ooh. Oh, pumpkin rot's caught cussing. There we go. Right, can I put you here? Somehow I can. I'm not sure I should be able to. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can't. All right. Well. There goes that idea then. No, it wasn't Homo sapiens modern. It was a GD. It was a gosh darn it. Gosh darn. Like this gosh darn quern here. Okay, so what to do about you? I'm kind of leaning toward maybe just bringing it out here somewhere, or even like out here. I don't really have a ton of great options. I do need more wood though. We need more axles. Form follows function. Ooh, got some dust going on. Alright, Girish, please don't use that word as a pejorative. Let's see, let's grab... Ooh. Let's grab that. Do we have any gears left? No, I think I used them all. Just grab that. We'll go fix our inventory issues. Ruby Sticks, would you mind removing that message from Girish Manjanath? Right below your last message there. Alright, let's get up here. Let's fix our... Thank you, Ruby. Let's fix... Oh, our quern's sitting out here. Sitting out here in the cold. My goodness. Okay, let's get you on. And fixed. Okay, so we need to put this back. Oh, you're good. Just try to bear in mind that that's not not particularly politically correct. All right, so let's get this out of here by grabbing you, I guess. And we do probably need. So you're just... Oh, so I can do that. Yeah, let's make a few more gears. Gonna need the resin. And we have sticks. It's been a long time since I made any gears and such. Let's see, gear. What do I need for that? Gear. Here we go, angled gear. We need the hammer, the chisel... and the saw, and then logs. Okay, so we've got a few more logs to fill out a stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the resin, which is somewhere around here. There you are. Grab the whole stack, why not? And then the chisel is actually back at the temple. So it's time for the cactus butt teleportation. Pumpkin rock. No one's going to repeat what was said. That's not how this works. All right, let's grab the chisel and the hammer. My, I forgot working with the gears in this game. Just inventory filling. You can hear my tool belt like just jangling like crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go make us some gears. Okay, so I guess I'll bring this out here. So it has to come out this way before it does anything else. So we may as well... Like, here would be perfect, except for this thing here. And I don't want to... Well, I guess we could bring it down to the ground here. Over 2, and then up 1. Boy, is that ugly. That's going to be hideous. Let's do it. I just want it to work. I just want to get this this mortar going here. Okay, so bring you over. This should spin. It does. All right, good. All right, so bring you out here. Put a gear on you. Must be attached to a block. All right, buddy. Easy, easy. I'll bring that down here once we get some more of these going. I believe this should just be chisel and hammer. Yes. Like 10 of you. And we're going to need 2 full gears here, and it was something like this, and then sticks here and here. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 gears. Put you there. I think it's this. Or is it this? There we go. I kind of wish you could just flip-flop these. Like, why does the resin have to be on this side? It's very strange. Okay, so you there. You there. Alright, you need a block. There. Have a floating block. Silly video games. Who even plays these things? And that there. That leaves room for a chest to go here. This will help me measure where things are going to go. Then we have you. Then we have you, which you count as a block apparently. Okay. I dig it. Hey there, oak tree. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you as always. Alright, so that's where it needs to be. So let's pop you there. We might have to do some small amount of smithing, because I'm not sure we can plop... I guess we can find out. Let's tuck you here, and you here. If I stick stuff in you... Nothing. Okay, so we do need a pipe. So we'll have to make that pipe. But beyond that, that's the only thing we need to smith. So that shouldn't be too bad. All right. Oh, it's so hideous. I love it. It's terrible. Great and terrible. Oop. There we go. And you get out of here. Oh, so bad. Yeah, I think when we move this to the temple, I'm going to put this in like a dedicated room where we can hide all the nasty stuff. I'll probably have like an input room and then like an output room down below. We could even, we could even use one of the Archimedes screws to move some of the materials around, but I kind of think that would be, they're very slow, and they're prone to losing items if you leave the area. I mean, the game is anyway, but still, I wonder, can I break this guy down too? Nope, so I can break roofs down, but not hoppers. Very weird. Okay, so we're going to plop, not that, you there, put you there, and then we need to make a pipe. Just a single pipe. And that'll be it. You hope I keep the off-kilter chest? Oh, I absolutely will. That's not getting fixed. You kidding me? Ow. My knees. And my ankles. So, do we have copper up there, don't we? Oh, well, I'm gonna grab these 6 just in case. And we have coal, so no need to worry about that. Auto quarrying? Yeah, we're doing auto quarrying because we need to make mortar. We blew through almost all of our mortar in the last stream, so we need to make a lot more mortar. A lot more mortar. English is weird. Alright, so we'll leave those there. And get you going on. My knackles. Or I guess they'd be knackles. Okay, let's grab the tongs before I forget, because otherwise I will. We already have a hammer, so we'll just use this one. This is one of like 3 we have at the base. I'm reminded now of our journey with Solstin. It's a butterfly. Maybe that's Solstin's spirit there, bringing me well wishes of steel and really weird water effects that come in and out when I move the camera. Okay. So we need to make 2 pipe segments. Fairly simple work. We'll slap that in. We'll go bring... Actually, while that's heating up, I'm just going to go and fill that chest with some limestone. I don't have much space. Guess I could make some space, because we're done with the fat and the other odds and ends now. So let's just do that real quick. So, wood goes away. Animal goods. Fat, go back in here. Plant goods, you go back in here. Hopper. Ah, I'm out of junk. Oh no, junk space. Junk storage. There we go. Perfect. Wood materials, you go there. And that's about as good as it's going to get here, I think. So let's grab some limestone. There we go. Alright. Bang. Oh, my ankles didn't go. Alright, Girish Manshnath, medicine's kicking in. Alright, well, you have a good night, sir. Pity you can't feed limestone sand into it. Yeah. I imagine that sand is probably not the best input for this kind of stuff. Like, I would imagine, like, sand is probably too impure. Granted, I don't know a lot about sand, but I know that sand is largely silicon dioxide, so... Alright, there you are. Shoot section. Let's bring you down. Oh, I forgot. I should start from the middle here. Saves time and durability. Okay. As I recall, the way I did this is I'd like to bring this down, or something like that. Then I chop out these middle pieces here, so that I can then move these guys down. Yeah, here we go. It's coming back to me now. And split the rest. Okay, so that's 1 down. And 2. Okay, so this time we start by doing this. This saves us the time and durability of 5 whacks with the hammer. I guess it's important if you're doing like 5,000 shoot sections, but for us I guess it's a little less impactful. go. That's not so bad. I wouldn't want to do 5,000 of these, though. That's for sure. Boy. Okay, so this should just be like that. Straight shoot. All right. That's me. I'm a straight shooter. Here we're going. All right, so in theory, we should be able to fire this up. Oh, I need to block off some of these corners here, otherwise things tend to get a little funky. Ladder. Also, we need to put a stick in this output. This will keep things from getting stuck in here. I just want one. Thank you. Alright, and so what I'm going to do here is... I'm just going to pop... I guess we'll just do... this. I'll go up to the top, we'll fire it up, and then we'll put the top bits on here like this. And probably a bit of this too. Keep it from overshooting. Now the side with the axle I really can't do much about, so we might lose some there. That's fine. Glorious. Beautiful. Behold my creation. You all know you came here to witness Kurzar's building skills. And everyone's gonna go home now. Stream's over, guys. Stream's over. So one of the issues is that now that we're doing this, we have to stay in the area. Because the game will continue to calculate like how long this has been running for and the wind speed that was running for. And so it will, if we go to the temple, finish this job. However, what it will then do is then it'll say, okay, well, I spat out all of this ground up limestone, I guess it would just be lime dust, 45 minutes ago. And so when you come back, it will count that against the lifetime, like the life cycle of each of those items that's out in the world, and it will just despawn them instantly. So we're kind of stuck here for a minute. That's fine, because we have baking to do. Do I have a bucket here? I hope I have a bucket here. I do. Okay, let's go grab our let's go grab our meat and let's get baking. Hey there, Fath and Farhana. Alright, 47-17. We'll have a little bit left over, but that's okay. I'm happy to let a teeny bit spoil. We'll have to just eat pies for a little while, and that's fine. So they should last for about a month once they're stored. In fact, now we'll bake them all today. There is some merit in not baking your pies, like where you put them together and you partially bake them, and then you can come back and finish the bake, but I don't really see much of a point in that today. Let's see, so we need to light this up. I don't recall how much this needs. So, yeah, we'll do that. Eat my veggies. No, there are no veggies in this house. Just olives. Only olives, nothing else. It's like a line from The Raven. Only olives and nothing more. Okay. I have to say, bread is like really OP as far as a food source goes. Because think about each of these single pieces of grain. If we turn it into bread, will give us 330 satiation. Compare that to, say, meat, which you get in much smaller quantities, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness, like harvesting a field of rice will keep you fed way longer for such a tiny investment in time. Comparatively speaking. I guess you don't have the immediacy of meat. Like if you need meat, you go out and find it and you're good to go. Alright, so we're gonna make a few of these. And then we just need to make some space in our inventory to hold these things. There we go. Now, I like to make meat pies fully enclosed. I sort of do like meat pies are enclosed, veggie pies are like 90-degree crisscross, and then fruit pies are the 45-degree angle crisscross. That's sort of my little system. Hey, we got HD, it's TJ. Welcome, TJ. It's been a long time since I saw you in, well, I've never seen you in stream, but welcome back to the channel. And then we have Luthien Nightwolf here as well. Welcome to you. Okay, so okay. So we have not enough. I wonder if I can mix and match these a little bit. I have no idea. So we'll do that. Because technically we would have just enough. This is part baked, okay. We would have just enough if we could slip one piece of chicken in there. Then we could do a full pie. If not, we'll have to explore other options. I'm out of table space. I guess I could pick these up. So we'll do you. And then we gotta pick these up fast before they... Come on. I always overbake these. Alright, so let's see what we can do with the pies here. And then let's do... Can I mix and match these? Need at least 2 items each. Okay, so I could maybe do... Well, we can do this. I think that's... Red meat pie raw. Need to add a filling next. I'm out of filling. I don't think I can mix and match veggies in the pie. I really shouldn't go far. Let's go grab some olives. We can do some red meat pie with olives. Just having a good varied diet here, that's me. Olives. 12. Olive pie just because. Well, we got the materials for it. I say no more asbestos hands, but grabbing a pie off the stove is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, just about. I can see that. Alright, so can I add? I cannot. Can't mix fillings from different food categories. By the way, Tyron, make this brighter and bigger, please. Pretty, please. That error message is like the worst. As someone who works in QA, that is the worst message I've seen. It's so hard to see. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna see if we can... Oh, we can't even bake it. Oh, no. Do kill a chicken, guys. Chickens. The time has come. And I guess we'll just turn the rest of these into bread. We got tons of dough here. It's not gonna last, so... We'll just have some bread for a while, and they'll go back to our usual diet of, stew. Alright, chickens, one of you. Any Gen 4s? No, you're all Gen 5s. Okay, well, you. I have chosen you. You pulled the short straw, chicken. We're still gonna have leftover meat. Oh well. Okay, excuse me. Coming through. Important person coming through. I'm gonna be a little mad if the chicken doesn't work in the protein-based pie here. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do peanut pies. Oh, you can. A mixed meat pie. Oh, that's cool. Okay, sweet. Sign me up. Alright, so plop you on, plop you on, plop you on. Let's go throw these pies in the basement immediately. I forgot to while I was there. Because they only last 8 days in inventory. They will last about a month in the basement. That's where I keep all my pies. Don't you know? You put a raw pie in your basement. I guess a cooked pie in your basement, and it's good for, you know, a month. I would totally come downstairs and pick out a pie from my real life basement in a month and eat it. Yes, yes, I definitely would. Don't you see me nodding my head vigorously? Speaking of, let's see. Bone goes down there. Frozen pies. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're doing. I'm not sure I would trust a pie that's been, like, you know, exposed to the elements so much. I think I was throwing feathers out, wasn't I? I don't really have use for these. We have more olives. Alright, 5 feathers. Ooh, cool. They kind of, like, all spin around like that. That's cool. Let's go get our pie before it burns. Or maybe after it burns. It is back to being calm, but I still can't see a thing. Thank you, wind. Our pie is done. Good, okay. So we can make a few more pies here. Let's do some peanut pies. Assuming we can. We can, good. Good, good, good. I forgot, I always crouch, but you don't have to. I think you did for a while, but you don't have to anymore. So at that. And toss you on there. And then... yeah, so we're good on food for a very, very long time. Okay. Tofu pie. Can you make soybean pie? I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. The 14th chicken massacre has begun. Peanut pie, the driest bite you'll ever experience. I'm assuming that since we have a barrel full of honey downstairs, that I'm ladling out like a teeny bit of honey to make this palatable. Although, don't peanuts have a pretty good amount of oil? Couldn't you, I mean, I know it's not, like, wet in terms of, you know, wet versus dry, but I'm pretty sure we're out of heat there. But I'm pretty sure that peanuts will release oil when they cook. Maybe? I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. Oh, we got Burnzilla here. I don't think I said hi to you yet. And we have TLFever262. Hey, welcome. Should be coming off momentarily. There we go. Now there's a non-zero chance that some of these pies might go to waste downstairs, but whatever. We overproduce food anyway. It's not a big deal. And it's become clear to me that we don't need to keep like extra peanuts around. We're just not starving ever. This is like the opposite of the desert. It's just so full of food. It would definitely stick to the roof of your mouth. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Man, this stays hot for a while. Ah, my favorite. Pie single legume peanut part baked. Mmm. Pie single legume peanut perfect. Yes, 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 indeed. Oh, video games. Wow, the difference in satiation. Look at that. Protein. And this is the one that's not full red meat. This is the red meat and chicken one. So it's actually less than full red meat, which would be 3,400. So 3,270 versus 1,280. That is less than half. Wow. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. Okay. Well, I saw the temperature starting to go down there. Let's check on how this is going up here. We still have some power. Oh, we're still grinding. Oh my. So not super fast. That's okay. Let's see. So we have quern automation. I'm going to check this off here. Check. Make pies. Check. Andesite. I think what we'll do for andesite is we have andesite below our base. In a probably dangerous location. So we're going to go and We'll get our plugs and we'll clear out whatever might be lurking down there. And then we'll get to quarrying out some andesite. Alright, so I'm gonna have these pies first. Poultry pie. You could just call it chicken pot pie, but you didn't. Yep, there we go. I'm like, how do I close this? Right. Use the buttons that I know how to use. And our bowl can just stay here for now. We don't need you at the moment. We do, however, need to put our pies on the floor, like civilized folk do. And then chop them up. And I'm going to carry around the leftovers for 8 days. That's right. I'm going to carry my leftovers in my pocket, in my backpack, for 8 days, and just munch on them whenever I feel hungry. As one does in real life. Goodness, so much rot. It's amazing. It's amazing how much rot we'll never use. I think when we move some farming over to the temple, more than just the flowers, I might go a little ham on the terra preta. But until then, no. All right, so let's see. We'll take this back. We need the hammer, but we'll put these away. We'll go get our splitter plugs, and then we'll come to our basement, probably gear up in our meteoric armor, just in case there's like a bell or something down there. And we will go and clear out some space, and we will start quarrying some andesite. Let's see. So we have a fair amount of sandstone, and this, I'm going to guess this much will probably let us finish most of what we have going on here, because each of these, as I recall, was something like 2 or 3 of these guys. Now the leaf for the petal parts might require some more, so we're probably good for a little while. We still have this guy left, which is a full one. Okay, let's not worry about that. But this is all of the andesite we have, minus that dinky little block back at the Pan Era. So yeah, let's get, I don't know. This was, I think this much andesite was about 3 of the big pallets minus this. So basically 2.5, 2 and 2/3 pallets. So let's get like 9 or 10. That should do for a while. But that should at least let us finish out this, like this build on the other arms. Hostess fruit pies. The wife made some nasty artisan-ish cinnamon and caramel coffee, so you're going with me on a trip to Casey's for some ghosts. What one? What's a ghost? Lantern and torches below to keep the quarry lit. You know what? We could, actually, at least temporarily, bring some of these down to keep the quarry area a bit safer. Torches aren't great because they don't last very long. But lanterns, yes. What I'll probably do is I'll try to quarry in one direction, and then if it's not too crazy, I'll keep it lit. And then once we're done with that direction, I'll just like build a wall and then quarry the other direction. We did that before. I think in the sandstone mine, actually. All right, so we have everything. No, we don't. We need you guys. And we have pickaxes left. We're good there. The saw can stay here too. And that should be good. Oh, hammer. I put the hammer away, didn't I? Wow. Thank you. I'm a dope. Thanks, underpaid bot. You are indeed underpaid. Hey, we have Inger Raymond here. Welcome. All right. Yeah, I got the hammer. Okay, let's gear up in our pricey armor. Interesting. So, when you grab armor off the stand, it goes into whatever slot you were highlighting. But everything else just goes to your first slot. Okay, let's pop these on. Ooh, our Our gambeson's not doing too hot, but your armor doesn't start losing effectiveness till you get down to half health of your armor, so we are still good for a little bit. Let's get you, let's get you. We need you as well. We have room for 9, but we do have a basket on our backs. Basket check? Yes, basket exists. And now we slow. We real slow. Oh, that bone is still here. No. Ah, Ghost is Rockstar Monster Red Bull. Oof. Wow. That's, that is quite the medley. Goodbye, bone. So we do already have some lanterns here. Now this isn't deep enough. Let's dig this away. Oh. Well. I guess that's where we start then. We'll go down a few blocks just so we don't end up running the risk of accidentally getting some more of this green junk in here. And we'll go probably this direction. So let's go down. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't dig down, I know. And our gear is spinning like crazy down here. But that's fine. Okay, so we have 1. Let's see. We'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to dig all this out first. Actually, we gotta dig probably just some of this, but I don't want to leave a squares or blocks up there from the spawn on later, so we do want to make a trench here. I'm also going to recount. That doesn't look very tall. Oh, I know why it doesn't look very tall. So our first pallet's going to be a little smaller than the rest, so we're going to miss out on a little bit up there. That's okay. Alright, so we went down 2, which means that we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sounds like someone who doesn't like their taste buds. For that ghost drink. Alright, let's see. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the corner is 7. Okay. I'm going to actually probably put these back on. Nothing's really threatening us today. Let's put you somewhere, like there. Bye. And get our plugs back out. Okay, so and we'll knock you out. There we go. I get these hammered first, otherwise we break our ankles. I'm also going to take a bite to eat here. This is the chicken. This is the 2 chicken and 8 meat pies. That did pretty well. That's basically the same as the meals we've been having. So that's pretty good. Caffeine overdose? Yeah, absolutely. It's time for Quarrying ASMR. We have Greg Felmanguista here. I am arrive. He says, well, welcome. Late but still. Yeah, well, we've been doing some infrastructure work. We've been automating our quern and firing up some grinding of limestone into lime. Hey, there we go. All right. And this has 268. So we're losing out on, what, about 80 or so in this, but that's okay. Pop you down there. Yeah, so we're gonna go in this direction and maybe some of that direction. Maybe do like a cube of 4 here. Something like that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We come up to... Where did we go? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to do right here. So at this green roof here, of course. Should have known. I should have known it. There we go. Anybody heard news from Watermelon? No, I haven't heard about the crazy watermelon since they got moved in the hospital. Apparently they overworked themselves, which is not fun. He was eaten. All right. Wow, no. Luckily, I think we can fix that as long as we don't start hammering. Uh-oh. Got the spooky music. Did I get that one? I did. So we'll probably need to get like 4 of these. And then we'll head upstairs, recover our sanity, aka temporal stability. Which should give us some time to set up some quicklime cooking. Alright, so we got 2. Let's get some of these guys out here. Alright, so we're going to light you up here and here. That should keep things from spawning. Eventually we'll be able to get rid of that one too. So, you know, let's just keep going this direction. I think... Yeah. We'll do... We want 10 of these, so may as well just go 3 more out this way. And then we'll do the 5 across here. And then we'll probably end up blocking that off from here then once we're done. There we go. So 1, 2, actually if I do this, then I can go like that. Should be right at the ceiling there. Perfect. And we are at 55%. Ooh, 55%. Yikes. Hey there, my name may contain A to Z. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome back, I should say. So we'll probably have time for 1 more of these before we need to recover. But then we might be able to blast through the rest of them in one go here. Part of me is thinking it might be time to actually live through another temporal storm, because we're really low on temporal gears. So if we ever want to do more adventuring and translocatoring, we may need to consider that, especially in 1.20 when we have the option to go and do some of the new story stuff. We might want to think about upping our temporal gear stash. I'll twirl my temporal gear stash. Sinisterly. We're growing more andesite above us. What happens at 0, asks Luis Felipe Schenkel. At 0 stability, you just take damage, basically. So you'll get the effect of a temporal storm, like the visual effects. You'll get drifters spawning all around you, and you'll just take damage till you die. Honestly, it's kind of unexciting. I kind of wish if Tyrant implements some kind of like Rust world dimension, where it's like an actual different world. I think it would be cool if you die from Rust world damage, you wake up in the Rust world as a spirit or something, and you have to fight your way home. That'd be really wild. Is it a way to farm temporal gears? Not really, because you're, like... I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to. You're better off just, like, hanging out down low in the world, and then coming up to recover. Because you'll just blow through your stash of healing items if you do that. Oh my. We are out. Let's do that. Let's throw out some stuff here so we can put our basket down. A real basket case. There we go. Alright, we're out of time. Okay. Let's head upstairs real quick. Recover our stability. So here, once you get below 40, you start hearing the kind of noises. The very scary tubas. Maybe even sousaphones. Up we go. Oh, we got calm wind. Don't like that too much. Very light air. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but I just heard the little... Okay. We'll keep the armor with us because when we go back down, we might need to rely on it again. Oh, we still have some motion there. Okay. Let's go and drop off what we have. So we'll do some of this. We have an andesite box for these guys. Let's see, where's andesite? Right here. Nope. There. Dueling control schemes. There we go. Okay, so we'll pop these over at the other base. Okay, there are Charles Verda and Shiny Narwhals. Shiny Narwhals responding to the thoughts about getting stuck in the Rust world. If maybe you're stuck there until you do XYZ. And Charles Verda can't stay long, but wanted to catch the VOD. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Which will be, like, seconds after the stream ends. Alright, let's get this one out. Forgot about that. So we'll go through the small one first. I'm not going to block that off there. I think we'll just pop you. Can I pop you here? I can. Sweet. So we have 4. We want 6 more. Let's go and we'll start baking us some quicklime. Pumpkin Rot is out of here. Have a good one, Pumpkin Rot. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you in the next one. Let's go grab some of our corn fruit over here. Speaking of fruit. 8 days. Okay. I've been so excited to get that breadfruit going. And, why is there... Did I do that? Super slow. My goodness. Yeah, I've been super excited to get that breadfruit growing. It's just like, it takes so long. It's incredible. Okay, and I think what I'll do is I'll just take what's... Yep. That's weird. It's lagging out on me there. There we go. Alright, let's go and fire up some fires. We'll bring you two. Why not? It's material. Alright, and then we're going to... We need some fuel. Just gonna plop you on the ground here. Perfect. So we need to at least use peat, but peat's... Do we have enough peat? We had some. 118. That might do. I'd rather not fall back onto our coal, because we only have a few left. That was the last thing I was thinking of doing, was we should go coal mining. Let's just use the peat. Let's see, I think, as I recall, about 16 peat was enough to do this, since we have the mod on that lets you, or it keeps things hot. We'll do 18 to give it some warm-up time. We'll take it from there. Okay. So, let's head back down. I'm gonna leave this guy here, I think, for now. I'll put him somewhere where we can't possibly leave him behind. We'll just, like, plop him, like, right... Well, I guess right there. I missed the fence gate. That's where that goes now, apparently. Let's gear up just in case. There we go. That's the one task you use anthracite for. Yeah, I don't think we found any yet in this world, so... Yeah, that would be the best legit purpose for it, because of the long burn time. And reasonably high burn temperature. And we good. Sweet. So we've gotten 4 so far. So we're going to get our regular gear on here. We'll take this guy, and then we'll start on this wall here. And then we'll be good. So let's get this guy out. Let's get our ladders back out. Where's the creepy music? It's very quiet down here. Usually there's like the sounds of like things. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of sound. Tubular bells. Whatever they are. Okay. While we are down here, I should probably talk at you about the immediate future of this channel and plans for the upcoming month. So those of you who've been around, you know that my second child's going to be born most likely early January, although it could happen anytime between now and then, or even slightly afterward, technically. But it's also the holiday season, and so things are getting crunchy schedule-wise, and so I think that our chores stream this past Wednesday is probably the last chores stream that we're going to have for the year. Because I'm going to be busy this coming week. This should be 7 starts here. We'll start here then. 2, whoops, 3. So then, of course, the weekend, or the week after that, is Christmas. So I'll be, of course, not here, and neither should you be. Assuming you have plans for Christmas with your family or friends or whatever. And then after that is New Year's, and so we'll be busy then too. So I think this past Wednesday might have been the last chores stream for a while. And then, of course, with Corrosion number 2's birth, we are looking at probably... I'm going to guess that the weekend after Christmas will probably be the last stream for a while. The first weekend in January is a maybe, but again, that's very, very close to Kurazini's number 2's birth, so I wouldn't, you know, pencil it in at best. Pencil it in. And then January, I wouldn't expect to see me at all. I'm going to be pretty much out all January. Probably February too. I would say at the very earliest, we might have like one stream in late February, depending on, you know, how Kurazet and I are feeling and how, you know, both our kids are doing. But there will probably be a pretty long hiatus on the channel here of pretty much all content. I might try to squeeze in a few like recorded videos, or if there's like a night where things are going real smoothly and I'm feeling good and I have time and energy, then I might do a couple surprise streams. I'm not a fan of streamers who typically do that, where they're like, oh yeah, I'll just pop on and I'm streaming, guys. But that might be how I have to do things for a little while. Morpheus Hill. Just bought the game yesterday. What's the best resource for learning this game? Not finding much detailed guides for the recent build. And Image Lack rightly says, check out the guide series. So Morpheus, the latest guide season I did was for versions 1.18 and 1.19. We are on 1.19 right now. 1.20 is coming out very soon. And I haven't started a guide for that because it's not out yet. But most of the, especially early game survival stuff, is all going to be pretty similar. Tyrant hasn't really changed the core gameplay loop in that regard. There might be some details that change. I know a few recipes for crafting have changed, but in general, it will largely be the same as what I have in the guide season 2. I would like to, probably in like 1.21 or something, start a third guide season. But that is a ways away. To put it into perspective as far as time goes, I started the original series when Kurazini was... See, I started in, what, 2022, I believe? I think? Someone correct me. Yeah, I think it was 2022, because I've done 2 series, and the first one went for a year, so that makes sense. And so she was about 8 months old, 6 months old when I started that. So that's about when my schedule might open up again, like to be really free to do normal stuff. So figure maybe like June to August, somewhere in there, would be when my schedule fully returns to standard. Hey, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all your well wishes with child number 2. If she's anything like child number 1, I think we're in for a pretty reasonable time. It is very funny, the difference in kids. So our first kid has, as far as we can tell so far, high-functioning autism. And that makes her a challenge in some ways, but it makes her very easy in others. Like, it's not every kid that you can, like, hand them a pile of books and they'll be happy for hours. Literally, our kid would rather read books for hours on end than interact with people. It's not that she is averse to interaction, it's just that she just likes books. And so we're super lucky to have a 3-year-old who just will entertain herself for hours, just learning and reading and seeing things and sort of practicing things in her own head. So we'll see if number 2 is like that. So far, everything is shaping up the exact way it did the first time around, as far as the pregnancy and even her size is the same. Very tiny child. Yeah, I have a niece who is what's the norm word? Neurotypical. There we go. And she is an absolute whirlwind, and I cannot imagine being her parents. Like I sometimes feel bad for my sister because they're always running around like crazy because she needs that interaction. She needs that, you know, extra attention and acknowledgement that like our kid doesn't, and it's very foreign to me. It's very foreign to me. I guess if she had been our child, we would be used to it, but... Alright, so we need 2 more of these guys, and we're good. Which tracks for that, so awesome. Zippy Wonderdust says, my son simply didn't sleep, he ran us ragged for the first year. Oof. Yeah, we had a really good sleeper in our first child. She was sleeping through the night by about 3.5 months, pretty regularly, and then we were fully comfortable with it. Like basically had 0 wake-ups in the middle of the night, starting at like 4.5 to 5 months, maybe. Hey there, Patrick Aycock. Welcome. Good to see you again. We are getting a lot of andesite for the future today. We're doing an infrastructure day today because, as I mentioned a little bit ago, this past Wednesday was probably the last chore stream for a while. So we will be doing plenty of infrastructure and chore work on the main streams for a little while, which are going to be limited in number for now. Oh, what the... Riddle me this. How does that work? Yeah, okay, whatever. So, somewhere in here, I miscounted somewhere. It's only 7 blocks, guys! Alright, let's just do you. Throw you in there. Fathom for Hana's kid is just past 2 months old. You haven't seen a proper sleep since. Oh boy, yeah, you're in the worst time, I think, for sleep. It gets better, hopefully. Okay, so that should be the second there. Hey, Zachary Coate. Zachary Azar, glad to catch a stream for once. Hey, nice. Glad to have you here. Also, Morpheus Hill, by the way, since you said you're going to check out the guide series, if you're still here, be aware that this series is much more heavily modded than the guide series. The guide series I only put on mods to help me like actually make videos efficiently. So things like being able to expand my inventory a little bit and help with chiseling. But like this, what we're doing here with this quarrying, this is part of a mod. So, oh, you're still here, good. So be aware that if you're playing the vanilla game, a lot of what you see and what we're doing here is not going to be available to you. Alright, let's grab the ladders down. There we go. We are going to... Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Six shots, okay. If I could hit him, it'd be great. Beat it, buddy. I will carve these guys up because they are some of the higher level ones. Okay. Oh, they're blinky, which means we're going crazy here. We gotta hurry. Yeah, look at that. See how they're kind of blinking? But they're phasing. Alright, let's build a really short wall here, apparently. And we're gonna grab the lanterns up. We're gonna bolt. Boop, there we go. Okay. Perfect. It was a perfect crime. They'll never know I'm missing. They just wanna hug me. Yeah, they sure do. Morpheus Hill got 3 daughters, 2 which are under 2. Oh yeah. The second woman doesn't want to sleep, huh? Wow. Zachary Coate is working on setting up a dedicated server for you and a friend. We're going on 2.5 hours of tinkering. So one thing with the server I will probably mention, or should mention, is that I typically found that you want to restart it about once a day. Just you know, turn the application off and turn it back on to let it save and everything. And the other thing is that you definitely want to have some kind of backup, a regular backup, whether that's something automated, which I recommend if you know how to do that, or just a reminder on your phone to go and do a backup every now and then, which is less reliable, but you know, in a pinch it'll do. Hey, cool. Cold even. Right. Let's go and... It says near gale, but I'm not seeing much breeze here. Let's go put away some of the stuff. Chuckle at that. That would totally not fall over, right, guys? That's very realistic. Okay, pop you down. I think we have some more... Yeah, little stones in here. Oops, nope. I need to hold something in my offhand, of course. There we go. And then I guess I'll just plop these guys in here for now. Oops, and do this. Oh, and I got you too. Oh well. You come with me. You ride with me personally. We ride at dawn. Okay, splitter plugs and stuff. I'm going to hang on to these for now. Just because I don't want to run back to the temple and then back here. Let's go check on the progress of our quern. If we can get a few more stacks out of this, which we might have by now, then great. You have everything set up to waiting for your friend to get on and test, then you'll pick the mods and world. So you're doing some test worlds first? That's a good idea. Very good idea. Ah, no, it's been going slow. Oh. Rough. What am I... I opened that one somehow. Okay. How much is left? I think we put in like 8 stacks or so, I think. See, this is one of the problems. Is that things will end up being silly. Oh, come on, really? The wind is calm, okay. Alright. I might just turn this off for now. Oh. As I was saying. That's fine. So the quick lime that we currently have... I'm actually going to put this lime back in the boxes. Would it worth to gear up the quern? It probably would be. But that's even more mess over here than I really want to deal with right now. I guess I could... Well... I have to rebuild this like another block or 2 out to make it fit. So I think if we do that, I'll do it later. Because... I want to do other stuff today. Okay, so we got andesite. Check done. And then I do want to make some mortar, because we are pretty low on that. The 64 quicklime we have should be good for quite a bit of mortar, though. It makes a lot more than you think it should. And it'll use some of the sand we've been storing up for ages. Hey there, Phil Boswell. Welcome. What'd you miss? Let me go over everything we did the stream so far. We've been doing mostly infrastructure work, getting mortar and all kinds of things up and ready. Lots of andesite. So let's see. We need sand. Do we have enough sand over here? Snat. Oh, we do. Sweet. I'm going to take the sandstone sand. Sand, sandstone, stone. Sand, sandstone. And yes, we have a bucket. I need an empty barrel. Don't seem to have, but I think we have one up top we can probably use. The snod. I wonder if a small windmill just powering a quorum with a simple gearing could be put at the temple site to be local. Yeah, probably could do that. I'm not going to do that today. We have about an hour and a half left. I would like to get a little work done on the temple itself today. So maybe next weekend we could do that. Although I'm not, like, this will give us about, I think, 4 stacks of mortar, which might be good for a while. So we'll see. Here we go. Here's an empty barrel. There we go. Right. Hang on. Shift. I need to do... Nope. How do I... It's crouch. Yeah, there we go. There should be a better way to, like, take out 1 liter at a time than doing 1 liter at a time, filling the bucket, dumping the bucket, and then doing 1 more liter. There's gotta be a way of doing that. So 16 water. Oh wait, hang on. Alright, slaked lime. 1 liter plus 4 of these is 4 liters of slaked lime. Oh, this is good for 1 stack, isn't it? Oh, no, hang on. 1 liter plus 4 quick lime. We have quick lime, 16. Oh, there we go. That's why I didn't go. The game was paused. Okay, so this is 1 stack. All right. Well, then yes, we probably should do some more querning at some point here soon. Oh, this needs to stay here. There we are. A bowl. Yeah, a bowl would do, I guess. But I want to do, like, I want to pick up more than 1 liter at a time rather than having to, like, pick up, dump, pick up, dump, pick up, dump. So, all right. Well, it is 10:30 in game. Let's sleep. I'm gonna hydrate while we sleep, and then we'll pick up in the morning. Okay, good morning everybody. We are back after that 5-second break. Let's go. Let's see, it is still calm, so we're not going to get any grinding on these even if we stay here. Let's go and harvest our olive tree before the olives decide to just fall off. Because we have 23. You know what? Let's leave those on the tree for a bit. So, if we pick them now, their spoil timer starts now. If we pick them in 23 days, or 20 days, their timer starts then. So I think that's probably the play here. Red fruit tree, you're 8.2. Weren't you 8.2 yesterday? The heck? And you weren't even fruiting, okay. Alright, question guys, let's see. So I'm going to put a little poll up here. Start a poll. So we need coal, but I would also like to work on the temple. So we're going to do temple or coal. Temple. Coal. Start poll. You guys let me know what we're going to do today. Because we only have 1 stack of coal left. We do have multiple places where we know where there is some coal. We have some coal up here. And I did say multiple places, right? Ah, here we go. Some coal here. Black and brown coal. Got coal country up there. Coal down here. So we got plenty plenty of that to dig into. Cold down here too. Wow. Yearn for the mines. Now, Oak Tree pointed out that I could do a bucket and 2 jugs would get me 16 liters exactly. That's a very good point. I shall endeavor to forget that by next time. Okay. So I'm going to go and empty our inventory and take the stuff to the temple. And then once I'm done with that, I will close the poll. So you'll have a few minutes to answer that. Alright, let's fill you up. There we go. Anything else that's staying here? No. Okay. Let's go through the cactus portal. ASMR. Y'all want some mining ASMR, huh? Well, actually, coal mining I would probably do with bombs, so it would go pretty quickly. Hopefully. Oh, this should have stayed too, but we'll go back anyway. Steel splitter plugs. Those go here. Extra lanterns. Goes here. Go here. I can conjugate. I am going to just drop this right there, and we'll... I may as well do that while we're here. It's only 47 units. Just nail this guy. Oh. Wait, what? It let me do it. Huh. I wonder why I did that. That's wild. Explosions, yeah. Hey, Machine Cube, welcome. You're a new face around here. Vintage Tale, you started playing this. Holy cow, that big. Yeah, this has been a project. This has been quite the project. I mean, we spent like, what, 4 months just building up to being able to start this project. So yeah, it's a hefty one. These are... Why are you here? Probably because I didn't reorganize things, I'm going to guess. Knowing myself. Okay. Hey, Zippy Wonderdust. Appreciation time. Your guide series is what inspired me to buy the game and enabled me to thrive in your first world. Been lurking your channel for over a year now. Such an excellent presenter. Hey, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. And I really hope you're getting, a lot of information out of the guide series. I love making the guide series. You're taking hours to build clay roof. That happens. Clay roofs are work. I will tell you. Oops, did it again. Okay, so let's fix that problem. Mortar, I'm going to put you down here with your buddy. And we are currently split 50-50 on temple versus coal. So what I might do is do a little bit of coal and then come work in the temple. If that doesn't change in the next minute or 3. Let's go ahead and we're going to empty our basket of these guys. Very nice. We shouldn't need andesite for a good little while now. I'm just going to pop these over and move them then. There we go. Wow. Okay. Machine Cube says, I know, had to finish mine fast since wolves decided to start a family. Yes. Okay, so we have to put away the peat, and then we're done. I'll close the poll, which is still split 50-50. Okay. Anybody else want to vote in the poll? Now is your chance to do so. Would you like to go into the crate? You would not. Why are you not going into the... Oh, there we go. I had to pull one out first. Very strange. Apex says it's D20 time. A temple dedicated to Black Lung. There we go. That'll do it. All right, well, let's do a little bit of coal mining. We'll just do... Let's go across here. Let's blast out this brown coal. And then if that doesn't give us more than like a stack and a half to 2 stacks, then we'll do a second one. But if it does, then we'll call it done, and we will be on our merry way. We only have 14 bombs anyway. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, and we can even take our raft. Let's do the raft. I gotta have some justification for having built the raft and, you know, mooring it here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the... Oh, coal's winning right now, but only barely. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the pole here. We will do a little bit of coal, like I said, and then we will go and do some more temple work. $51 to $47. How does that add up to 100? I don't think it does. There's some funky rounding going on there. I'm guessing it's like 51.4 and... Or maybe it just always rounds down. It's a floor operation. Going pretty much straight there, okay. Yeah, if it's like 51.5 and 47.5. It still doesn't add up though. I'll think. Yeah, it's still not 99%. Numbers, how do they even work, man? I always feel like I'm going to fall off the front end of this. Like, I never feel like I'm actually in the middle. Just because I can see just the little front bits sticking out there. 25 votes each is worth 4%. Oh, are they doing a thing where, like... Okay, it tries to split up the vote by rounding to the nearest percent or something? That's pretty bad. I mean, like... The most basic JavaScript math functions can get you a better result than that. Unless someone voted for both. I don't... Can you vote for both? I don't know if you can do that. You're liking the mini raft and the Rusty Gears series. What's the mini raft? It's like a single person raft? It shouldn't be running unless it's either or not either or. Well, there are many things YouTube should and should not be doing. And I find that a lot of the time, it's a little unpredictable as to whether it follows those best practices. It's ChatGPT math, yeah. The FPS speed raft. It's a little speedy surfboard. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm gonna not park right next to the death pit there. We're gonna go up here, I think. What are these? Silver, oh, silver ore, zinc ore. We must have been underground and spotted them or something. Alright, so we need a little boop. And a little boop. There we go. Gotta do the boops. Alright, so there should be this gold ore. Oh, we do have gold ore. Sweet. Now, how do we get down here? Well, I guess it's down here. Ah. Oh, this place. I know where we are. But how did I find out that there's coal? Is there coal on the ground? And we can just dig down anyway, find it. It's pretty straightforward. Chickens. Oh. It's ground coal. Okay. That hyena better not come and eat my face. Boop, down we go. Hey, look at that. All right. Dig a few directions here and see how far this goes. Okay, let's do something a bit like this. I will pop a ladder up here so I can get up. Actually, what I should do is use the reusable ladders, because we're not going to need these once we're done here. Alright, reusables, let's go. There we go, and one more at the top. There we go. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit. So when this blows, it might take the ladder out with it. Hey, there we go. Hey, look at that. I think we'll have plenty of coal after this. So this should just be the, I think the one coal we need to mine out here. Lower coal gives you health. Sure it does. Is this far enough away? It is not. Not quite. But close. It's far enough, I suppose. Not too shabby, though, overall. This side I'll get up by hand, so there's not much left here. Say that. Don't tell me you keep going for a while. It's a single block high. Okay, you don't. Good. Oops. I fell in a hole. So those of you who've been watching might know or might recall that I've been playing Terraria lately in my spare time in the evenings. And I just recently beat the wall of flesh and got the world into hard mode. I forgot just how big of a difficulty spike it is at the beginning. It's like you go from one-shotting enemies to needing like 7 or 8 hits in some of the easier cases, and like 24 in other cases, even with the best weapons you can get. It's crazy. Aha! You have more there. Okay. Let's do one. Let's go right here. Up we're going. There we are. Hey, I avoided the blast this time. Nice. Why? It's following the land here, so it's a little wrinkly here. Wrinkly and bumpy. This is a nice vein of coal, I have to say. It takes guts to be an organ donor. Oh, the dad joke generator. It's why you make an AFK farm before you go to hard mode. I did that a little bit, actually. I made a, it's not quite an AFK farm, it could be. Although in hard mode, it's hard to make a very safe AFK farm, at least for all environments, or all biomes. But I do have an underground one. Like a floating in the air underground one, basically. And I've already gotten most of the stuff I need for an Ankh charm. I think the Ankh shield is like one of those you have to have it at some point. Like at some point you just have to get the upgrade, It's pretty mandatory. There's no really getting around that. I see you keep going, Mr. Bond. Let's go ahead and pop one down here. Oak trees have been very great at the jumping around part of Terraria's combat. Watch the one made by Happy Days. That sounds familiar. I've been watching, well, the moment that I even typed in Terraria into YouTube, YouTube has sent me nothing but Terraria. But then suddenly Armored Core 6. I'm not sure where that came from. Oh, a temporal storm's approaching. Okay. I did say I wanted to live through one soon, but I think this one might not be the one. Since you guys did vote for some temple work, we haven't gotten there yet. I think I don't want to delay the temple work in favor of the storm. Hey there, Ion Surfer 369. Welcome. Is this your first time here? Yeah, so Rigo, the design I'm using is one of those, like, you dig out a giant rectangle underground, and you sort of build a bridge, and then you hang your little safety box in the middle of the bridge. And it's like 99% safe. The problem is that when you add blocks to make it certain biomes, like especially Hallow, if you do that and you end up with chaos elementals, they can come and teleport to you in your little box. And so it's not 100% safe, but pretty close to it. So as long as you're not doing Hallow work, then it's pretty much fully AFK. All right. Well, we got more than I was hoping for, so yeah, let's head home. Assuming I can find the exit. Should be, I think, on the next level down. Here you are. Let's go. We're going to delete all of these. All 6 of these. Here we go. You know, while we're here, let's take a localized tippy tap and see what there is to be seen here. Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's some coal back here. There we go. Not down here. Anything over on this side? Nothing. Wow. That's unusual. Limestone's usually rich with interesting ores. You make a volcano trap above your safety box, and the enemies just walk in and incinerate themselves. Well, so the chaos elementals, they're different. They can teleport to you. Quartz and trace lignite. Don't care about the lignite. That's what we just got tons of. Alright, I think we're good here. Going to pull the ladder up behind us. Just like good opportunistic people. And gone. Let's get down to our raft, and hopefully no hyenas bother us. Like that one. What's up, dude? Beat it. Okay. Oh yeah, biomimics are a menace too. So yeah, so I wouldn't say fully AFK. I did do the dark trap thing, so I'm guessing we probably got the same design. Happy Days sounds familiar as a name, so. Oh, is someone leaving? Someone said bye Inna. No? I don't see anybody leaving. You can't leave. This stream is a roach motel. You can check in, but you can't check out. Let's some rain and water ASMR here. Oh, Baina. Okay. It says Baina to me. Baina. Yep, I got it now. If you want to, you can crate fish for the harbor metals. No, I'm actually a fairly seasoned Terraria player. I've been playing it since before hard mode was a thing. I haven't come back to it for about a year and change. No, I typically speedrun the hard mode metals, so I'll go and beat the wall of flesh, get the pwn hammer, rush over to the nearest easy-to-access corruption biome. And yes, I pretty much always play corruption rolls. I hate Crimson. Ugh, Crimson's just bleh, bleh, bleh. Can't stand it. Go in and smash usually 9 of the altars. I don't need the full 12, because you get the diminishing returns, and I don't want to risk getting, extra corruption or hallow spawning in places. And then I basically just rush the ores. I go down my elevators and take Spelunker potions. 'Cause I do fish a lot in the early game, so I end up with boatloads of potions just sitting around a chest. And I think in about 2 hours I had gone from Cobalt to Mithril to Adamantite, and I've got a full Adamantite set at the end of that. So yeah, I think we're good. Did you hear about the Snoop Dogg themed holiday elf, Split on a Cliff? Love it. That's pretty good. Inga Raymond, question. I've been trying to find the archive in this world. You have the X, but can't find the actual door. So the X is supposedly somewhere near the location. So you might have to look around. It should always be on the surface. You want to look for like a large, irregular, boxy structure. It might be covered in dirt. So if you look around, see a weird, suspicious 16 by 16 by 8 blocks tall lump in the land, that's probably the entrance. Okay, so we have a little bit of coal now. We'll put away our bombas. Boba Fett. So all the Star Wars fans cringed. I heard you guys. You all cringed. Don't deny it. Okay, we are good on food for the moment. This hammer comes back with us to the temple. So I guess let's go. We'll go to the temple. We'll take stock of what we need to do there, and then we will we'll sleep through the temporal storm, and then we'll get to work. We'll just sort of prep our inventory here for the moment. What was here? I don't recall. Not important. So where did we leave off last time? I think we got all of the base bits in here. Okay. So I'm not going to go and try to crush up conglomerate for this today. So we'll do that later. I think what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's work on getting these walls in. So we'll probably only get part of one of these done. In fact, I might even work on getting the framing in before I do the full walls. Just so that I don't end up goofing. Not like I've ever made a goof before or anything. So I don't end up goofing and ending up with one of these that's, a block higher or a block lower than the others. That could be bad. It could be kind of bad. So I'll start probably by building the archways. As I recall, these are all just... Copy, it says. These are just ashlar blocks. They're all full blocks is where I started from. So we'll start with that. And we'll get all the arches in. And then if we get those in, we'll start with these guys. Now these, as I recall, are andesite with the sandstone ashlar pasted onto the back. So there's that. You've gone to the area 3 times. It's always snowy or foggy. Yeah, the visibility there can be terrible, because it's usually on top of a mountain. And Ryug is a titanium armor person than yourself. Oh, in Terraria. I got all 3 of the original hard mode ores in this world. That was just by chance. The titanium is real nice, though. I do like it. All right, so let's see, how much of this do we have? We have a good amount of this. Get us through maybe one of the arches. Just do this. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right, so we got that. We also got a lot of malachite last stream, wherever I put it. There you are. So we could think about what to do with a floor in there. What do you guys think? While we're waiting for the temporal storm, let's see. Start a poll. Ask a question. Let's see. Hallway or malachite or build walls, arches, floor, walls. Start poll. There we go. You guys get to choose what we do today. So we've got plenty of malachite. We're probably doing one of the floors, maybe 1.5. Now bear in mind, because we're not doing canal, our floors are not going to sink into the ground like they do here, which is why they're all at ground level. A floor of coal blocks. So we're not going to have these blue arches down here or the blue water. So if we want to bring any cool colors into these areas, we have to bring them at the floor level. So there is that to consider. And if we do end up doing floors, I'm kind of leaning toward like malachite with like maybe polished andesite, or even some polished and some regular. I don't know yet. And then maybe some of this on the outside. Sandstone, like maybe like some sandstone polished along like what would be right here, basically. Rusty Gears has a coal floor in the smithy. And Calzamar doesn't like it too much. Yeah, the coal blocks are interesting, like visually interesting, but I think from a like aesthetic perspective, I think they're kind of like, oops, I dropped, a jar of ink on the floor. Kind of look to them. Well, while we're waiting here for this to start, let's go ahead and we'll start filling in these beds. We can't finish it tonight. Tonight, I say, just because it's nighttime in-game. But we can get them started. Let's go ahead and do a couple of these. So we got like 3.5 minutes left. Just get some of this stuff in, and I guess I would say at our next chores stream we can get more of this, but I guess not. Since no chores this Wednesday, and no chores probably until March or so. Sad face. I'm sure I'll miss hanging out with you guys, but I'll probably be too busy to notice. This could be crazy if our first was any indication. Although I did spend a lot of time with our kid just in our arms sleeping while I watched TV. That was a big chunk of our first few months of life here with our first kid. Solston's basement came out really well. You know, I have not been keeping up with my my share of vintage story content lately. Shame on me. It's a speakeasy. That sounds really cool. I have to check it out. Yeah, Solston's got them building chops. That's for sure. A lot of babies do sleep better within in your lap or arms. Yes, that's scientific factoid. Do we have any? We do have some in you. Let's grab our hammer and chunk this up a little bit. Yeah, we had one of those, what are they called? Catan brand, they're like baby carriers, it's like a big old wrap that you wrap around yourself and your infant in a specific way, and it keeps them close to you, like with their head like right under your shoulder, but it also keeps your hands free so you can just do whatever. Hopefully nothing that involves boiling water or anything, but you know. Oops. Alright, so that's good. Right, I can just do this, can't I? It was, yes, sprint and do that. Alright, it is time for us to sleep. Sleep away our worries. Hopefully nothing comes and kills us. Do I have a video on some good QL mods for the players to get around the jump? So Calzamar says play unmodded your first run. I wouldn't disagree with that, but there are a few mods that I do think are worth considering even for a first run. I don't see any drifters. It's kind of weird, but okay. And it's really just a couple. I would recommend the Workbench Extended and QP Tech ChiselTools mod. Because when you, and that might be for later. You can add those at any time. You don't have to start with them. I recommend those because if you want to get into building fancy cool stuff, the chiseling in this game is great, but very time consuming. So if you're building anything, I wouldn't even say anything, quote, like this. I would say even a small house where you want to get really down in the weeds with the details, you're not going to want to deal with the just chisel options in the base game. It's very, very work heavy. Now, we never actually did this side over here, did we? We didn't. We never finished it. Okay, that's okay, though. We'll deal with this side later, I think, given that you guys voted for floor. So I'm going to finish up what I have in my hands here, get rid of this stuff, and then we'll work on the floors, which we can start right over here. But I guess the only other real big mod I would say to have on your first run would be CarryOn, which just expands your ability to carry materials, because otherwise you will spend a lot of time agonizing over what to leave behind on long trips. And I feel like in a way the game often doesn't respect your time that way, which is why I recommend it as a mod for even first timers. Because this game really, really is time consuming. I had someone mention in a video that they don't think this is as grindy as some other game. I forget what it was. But I'm like, okay. But that's just like your opinion, man. So, like CarryOn, I really recommend, because if you're out, you know, even on a short trip to check out some ruins, even a single ruin could have so much stuff that you can't even carry in one trip. And if it's a ways away from your base, well, that's just time you have to spend running back and forth, just pressing W, or in my case, whatever this is, R. All right, so floor has one. Yes, the HUD clock is a good too, and pick block. Yep, all good suggestions. These are all things that don't really change the game itself, except for the CarryOn mod kind of does. These are mostly just tools in your toolbox to give you information, like the HUD mod and the pick block. They make the game less frustrating. Alright, so I'm going to actually leave these guys here. I don't really see us using these blocks in the floor. We'll already be oversaturated visually with these things. So let's grab some of these, and then, of course, some of these bad boys. Yeah. Maybe even... Oh, I meant to do that. That was on purpose, guys, I swear. Like, see, I like the sort of faded look. That's kind of nice. What else do we have here? I kind of think I don't want to do wood in the floor, because like this, you know, it's a desert temple. We want to have like a sandy floor. I think we want a sandy floor. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I probably shouldn't have gotten 3 stacks of this, but whatever. Like I should probably start with 1 stack of each just to get an idea of what we're going to build here. Okay, so thoughts. I have an actual extra thought here, and that is, would it make more sense to raise the floor up by a block? And the reason I ask is that if we have, you know, a desert temple, it's going to be windy here sometimes. Sand's going to blow in. Oh, I can miss the pole. Sorry. Yeah, good Calzamar. So if it's really sandy, as it is here, and we're in the desert, which we are here, then would it make sense to build the floor up by a block? Because that way, like if there's a light breeze blowing sand in, it might sort of bump up against the steps here and stop, rather than coming in and covering our beautiful floors with the sand. And then when our cleaners come through, which it's those guys right over there, them, yep, our butterfly cleanup crew right there, that one. When they come through and clean it, they can just sweep the sand off of here and then not have to worry about the wind blowing it straight back on, at least not right away. I hear you. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like that might be the play here, is to do a raised walkway. And probably, can I do a temp build in the tunnel to see how it works with the arches? Yeah, we could try that. That's probably not a bad idea. I'll just do like a little teeny bit. Dig this out here first. We can call the sand theory wishful thinking. Alright, so we'll pretend here that we have our floor coming straight in here. We would probably have, and I'll go get some sandstone blocks for this. So any pre-chiseled ones that I happen to have lying around? No. Scrap you. Should the door patios be raised too? I'm thinking the patios won't be, but they'd probably be a step down to them. So basically, imagine that these are steps. I'd probably pop it out right here. You wouldn't want the steps in the hallway because people would trip and die on those, so... Oops. That's on purpose. So then I'm thinking like we would do something a bit like this on the inside. So look from here. It looks fine, I think. I would probably move the lanterns up by a block. Maybe. We'll see. And then again, I wouldn't turn these into stairs. These would become... Maybe even I would just like do something like this on those. I'll leave those here. Then, what I could do, I could go and actually get some... Do we have any polished andesite? We do not. Okay. Gonna grab a few of those with our wedge chisel, or wedgie chisel. Okay. Always the bottom chest. Okay, let's get back over there. So I think, yeah, I'm not sure that I want to do the polished and then more polished. You could see, that could look okay still. Here's my initial idea in my head. Was something like this, and then I come down here, put some dirt here. Slow. We would need to source some andesite sand, though. Or we could, of course, just use the regular, but the sand is just that much lighter. And then we could just chisel this into a regular-looking block, a regular acting block. It would still be sandy sound if we walked on it, but unsnaggletooth that one. And then something like this on the inside. I'm not sure I like it, honestly. I will do this. I don't like the sand here, I think. This is not doing it for me. And bear in mind, these are just sort of base colors we could come through. That was loud. We could come through later. And of course, chisel something into. I think I want to keep these center blocks. I like the idea of these center blocks being the malachite. That just speaks to me. So I'd like to try to do that, even if it's like a challenge to make it work. It might be better. So someone said, Calamar said gravel. Oh, what the heck? Wow. That was real close. It's like not a cloud in this. Oh, there's a cloud in the sky. Oh, wow. Might be a real Kurazar stream here soon, guys. Look at those black clouds. My goodness. Alright, so the gravel might be a little too noisy. So let's try maybe just some limestone. I have one. One limestone. Okay. Let's get some more limestone. I'm going to put the sand away. I'm going to say no on the sand. Plop you there. This will keep the hammer with me. And there, Grund. Desert rain, yep. Official stream. Absolutely. So let's see what would happen if I did some of this. I almost wonder if I should put the limestone on the inside and the malachite here. Something light color, maybe polished. Claystone. You know, claystone, we've tried that a few places. I don't think it would look right here. Unless we did something like... Well, so if we moved the andesite next to the malachite, so here, and then claystone here, that might work, but I don't want to do polished, unpolished, polished, unpolished. That might look too much like a regular stripe. You like the malachite being together? Let's try it the other way. Let's try splitting up the malachite on the sides with the limestone in the middle, and then see if we like that more. I kind of want to see it. Can I do narrower stripes? I can. So again, this is base color. If we want to get fancier, we can later. But I want to get an idea first. Pop this back. Yeah, I will leave this in my inventory. I keep needing it again and again, so we'll just do that. I do, however, need you, actually, and I need you back in my inventory. Gotta chisel up some of these, here limestones while I run and eat my pie at the same time. Okay, so let's first grab you. Oh, can't Oh, clunk. Alright, don't want the chisel, I want the pantograph. Quentin saying to Tyron, look what I can do that you can't do. Doink. There we go. So we're going to try this. We're going to move all these out of here momentarily. Oh. I can't even say splashlar this time, because it's not ashlar. Calcimar's crying. Why are you crying, Calcimar? Yeah, so Phil, we can do narrower stripes. It would be more blocks. I could do a malachite limestone checkerboard pattern. So we actually tried that up there, and it didn't work very well. It looked just sort of spotty. Solson's adventure with the pantograph or lack thereof was hilarious. I can only imagine what that was like. Alright, let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. Ah, I know why that did that. It's because we didn't go to the end because we were missing one piece of sand. I'm going to build this out the rest of the way across just so we can fiddle with it the whole way. Also so I can stop jumping up and down the stairs here. Okay, I need a few more of these. Hey there, Andy Days. How's it going, Land of Sand? It is getting everywhere. My boots are full. Aside from that, doing pretty well. Get a few more of these. Plenty of the sandstone ones. That's not a problem. Can I jump there? I can if I do. No, I can't. I don't know. No. Oh, so Solson's issue with the pantograph was the stability too. Yeah. I really hope Tyron fixes that bug. I hope he recognizes it's a bug too. There was something I reported a while back, and I forget what it was. And it was a legit bug. Because it was like, you know, a thing that you should be able to do per what the game says, you just can't do. And they said, not a bug, we're not going to fix it, it's not planned. I'm like, what? Sporting try on the jump. On the jump. Thank you. Okay, so this is okay. This is okay. I'm not a fan of the blank white in here. I think if I did something like this, I'd probably want to do some kind of chiseling in the future, similar to the sort of like pizzeria pattern over at the Panera. Looks like tire tracks. So another option would be, I do like the andesite up against the malachite though. So I'm kind of thinking that something that we could do is what if we integrated the stairs with what's going on here? 'Cause like I said, I don't want to do polished, regular, polished, regular. But what we could do is we could sort of turn some of this into the polished sandstone, but then have like this regular sandstone rock of the stairs kind of spilling up into the area here as one contiguous piece, or one continuous piece. Does the floor height work with the arches? I think it does. I'm looking at it from here, like, I think that's fine. I like it, actually. It'll also mean that the amount of ashlar here isn't as overwhelming to the eye by having, one fewer meters of it to deal with visually. And yeah, I think I like it. I think it'll work. And I do like this here as well. So let's try something here. I'm gonna get this guy out. I'm gonna pantograph this guy at the end here. And we're gonna tear this all up. Hey, we have Velasam here. Hey Kura, first stream. But you're catching up on the earlier cut up VODs, so you won't be here long. Looks amazing though. Hey, thank you. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. It says randomization. No, I don't think a random look is going to work here very well. Because we have a very regular geometric place going on. I think if we randomize it, it's going to look like we forgot to do something. It takes forever to do in this game. A steel pickaxe, and I'm like, 1 block, 2 block. I think I've seen your name before, Velasam. Were you a previous viewer of the guide series? Or am I imagining things? Oh my goodness, this does take forever. I need a efficiency 4 pickaxe. That's what I really need. Imagine you doing a copper pickaxe? No, thank you. It's incentive not to mess up. I've never messed up in this build. Never, ever have I ever. Also, one of the funny things is that the ashlar blocks and some other blocks don't take as long to mine as the regular blocks do, or even the polished blocks. And sometimes slabs are harder to mine up, especially the wooden ones, than their full block counterparts. It's very weird. Hey there, Wade Parker. We don't use those bad words around here like 7 blocks. Them's bad words. Alright, so I'm going to do this across here. Let's pretend like we're doing this away. But I didn't want to take these out, I don't think. So that, I had an idea to do this. And then I would bring in these guys. And then the malachite. Oop, that's not malachite. There we go. Oops. Bumped into the wall there. My bad. And then this. I have more? Not on me. Let's fix that. You can't help thinking that doing this on any other arm would involve less plumbing into the water. So the reason was someone suggested doing it there to get an idea for how it would look in conjunction with the arches. And I agreed. Boing. There we go. Got it this time. Let's just do this. This way we get a better view of like the final product with all the surrounding elements. Okay. Processing here. I do like this more. I do like this more. In fact, I'm thinking that my concerns about doing polish, not might have been a little overblown. Let's try, just because I feel like this is a bit large and plain. Let's try taking this out. I'm gonna just real quick hit all these with the, really? Why are you... What just happened? What? What? What just happened? I just transmuted something. I'm an alchemist now, guys. Give me this chisel. I want to see what happened here. Did it just add to it? Okay, so what do we have here? It literally just limestoned it. There's just limestone. What? Alright, have it your way, man. Have it your way. Guess I could have just left it there. Alright, there we go. Don't double click. I didn't think I double clicked though. That's the weird thing. Maybe that one was already chiseled. I didn't realize it. And then somehow it just alchemied it. I'm Alchemedes. Here we go. I do have one more idea to try. So, tell you before... No, we'll do this first. I have one more idea to try. It involves getting even brighter colors involved. I'm a wizard. The sandstone lowered a few voxels per relief. You mean like these in here? So the reason I wouldn't want to do that is that this is a thoroughfare. It wouldn't make sense to have a thoroughfare where you have different levels of elevation, because people would trip and fall and get hurt. And in this day and age, you get hurt, you get an infection, you die. Man, it's rough. Living in these olden times is trying and taxing. Alright, so let's try this. I had a feeling, and I still have it. I'm not gonna like that too much. Yeah, I don't like that across there. Okay. But what I could try, call me crazy, is maybe mirroring what we have going on over there. Yeah, too stripey. I agree. If I had ruts for wheels. So the thing is, this is 8 meters wide. We wouldn't really realistically be having like an 8 meter wide wagon. Plus, this is generally more for foot traffic. What if I did this? And then went and retrieved these pre-chiseled blocks. I have more over here. And didn't fall down. There we go. These are chiseled? Yes. What if I did something like that? Hey there, Catsy. Late again, but this time you have no regrets. Okay, well that's good. Like this way, it's kind of bringing that same extra bit coming up here. Visiting your granny, huh? Awesome. So just so you're aware, the other thought that I had, I'll do it on the other side. Assuming I have something. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Have any already done? I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna grab you. That's right, guys. I'm pulling out the bauxite here. Chicken's favorite. So my other idea, which I'm liking less the more I think about it, but I do want to see it before I decide to say no. And this would probably require us to go a little farther in here to get a good idea. But I was thinking, if we did end up leaving this stuff as sandstone, like regular sandstone, not polished. It's like in here. Let's see. So this would be... I would probably get rid of this. I would just leave that alone. For one. Or maybe even like do ashlar here. I don't know. But I could come through here and do these as bauxite. But just... Ooh. Nope, not doing it. Nope, nope. Ugh. 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 It hurts. It hurts my sensibilities and my eyeballs. Woof. Yeah. Let me grab the other bauxite. I feel like the polish is just always too much. I do like andesite, sandstone, and breaking my nose on the wall twice. Going up the side. Refried beans. Don't you start. Like, this could be something to work with. I do usually like this color, but I'm not sure it works with the green here. Let me get my lantern out for better visibility. Yeah, I don't... Nah, it's not going to work with the green there. Yep. Alright, guys. Well, it was a thought. Perish the thought. Let us perish the thought together, as they say. Rainbow floor? Yeah, a little bit. Can I jump to there now? Hey, there we go. Alright, so yeah, let's do this pattern here. We'll do center, we'll do malachite down the middle. Flanked by andesite. We will in fact, or indeed, raise the floor up by 1 block. And then we'll do sort of finish or continue the pattern here. We could even maybe think about bringing it this way first. I'm not sure how that would fit there though. But it might help it visually. Sort of match up with what's going on over there. So yeah, let's we'll leave this for now, just so we can come back to it, because I imagine that by next week I won't have forgotten what we're doing, but if we have to like come back after Corrosion number 2, then we could have problems. could have problems. Alright, so I'm going to put the regular andesite back. Put the candle back. We will grab the sandstone rock. I want to... You stack somewhere, you stack there. Okay, good. Let's go, and we're not going to need any more, I think, of the rough cut stuff, so we'll put that away to make space. We do need more andesite. Let's grab that. Let's just, like, we'll finish out this chisel. What about some peridotite to go with the green copper floor? The peridotite is a little too intense for what I want here. And plus, it's a very olive green, it's a 1970s bathroom green, rather than the nice, like, gem green, the emerald green of the malachite. A glass ceiling slightly concave to create spots that are death beams in the sun. You bet. This junk away. And we'll get some more malachite out. And some sand. Right, let's so I can take 5 stacks of sand. Let's do it. Off we go. It's very foggy. Or that's just a wall. Okay. I'm like, why can't I see the lights? Oh, because there's a wall. This explains a lot. Well, we spent all that time digging this out last time. Let's put it all back. And the reason I'm putting the sand back is twofold. One, to get out of my chest. And 2, also, so that when we're working on it and we dig down, or we're trying to, like, do chiseling, we have a ground underneath this, so we don't have to worry about the errors of, oh, you can't do this chiseling, and sorry, man. Hey, Malnog. Got a new piece around here, I think. Every example of interior design from the decade, from the 70s, yeah. Wouldn't I know it? I have a 1970 house, and I have a bathroom that is peridotite green. Just a lurker, huh? Okay. Well, you're a new face to me, that's what counts. And a couple more stacks of this stuff. Oh, for sure. Got a short one. Let's go get like 3 more stacks, I think. It'll be a collector's item soon. Yeah, once I chisel out all the tile in that bathroom. Actually, the previous owners did like a bath fitters thing, where like they come in, they fit like a bath cover over your existing bathtub and stuff. And I mean, they got the budget bath fitters. Like it's not even brand name bath fitters, because bath fitters will come and they'll actually like I guess do a mold of your tub or something, and then they'll fill it in. This was like, it's that sort of textured, very smooth vinyl sheeting that they just sort of cut and put up on the walls. They didn't fit over the bathtub, they just did the walls. And they glued them down. I'm like, it's a prime spot for mold because there are seams at the corners. I'm just like, guys, why did you do this stuff? These are the same owners who let some water damage get so bad that there was a hole that got melted into the floor when the chimney leaked at one point. And so there's a literal like a 1 foot hole in the floor just staring in the face. And they're like, oh, we just put a bed over it and forgot about it. Like, oh good. Okay, sand is done. You could say we're done sanding. It is indeed a lovely bathroom. Yeah, indeed. A bite to eat. And throw our sand back in here. Sand. It's a two-syllable word, sand. I guess for now we can put you away. I don't really need you at the moment. And I think we're good to start. Actually, no, I do need you, because we're going to chisel some stairs into those at the edge. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. So let's start. We're going to start basically right up here. I might even go one block in. We might even actually bring the pattern around here. Actually, that's kind of a cool idea. Let's do that. So we'll start the pattern here. If I can get the right tool out. Oh, my mouse wheel is like a little miscalibrated there. There we go. Fixed it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do... I guess we'll do this, and then... This is what we planned for right here. Does it make sense to do this? And then... cut this out. It might. It might actually work to do that. That way we have the similar sort of rounded look here as over here. So it's actually almost a circle. Look at that. It is just barely longer in an oval, basically. That might work out pretty well, actually. Let's try it. So we're going to do... and that. Boop, like so. And that way we can have... Yeah, let's try that. We'll have a narrower staircase here, but that's not a big deal. It's still 4 meters wide. It's circular. Alta Buffalo says, ugh. Are you saying ugh because it's not a circle? I mean, it should be kind of obvious that it's not, because we're going to be... we'll have stairs here at a different elevation. So I think that not being a circle isn't going to matter so much in the end. So these 4 become our stairs. Let's get the chisel out and we'll just do that real quick. So just, oops, requires a hammer. Right. I knew that. So basically like that. And then we flip that around. We flip the script on the inside. We will start with this. And then we have some of these guys. Take it out to here. I'm starting here. I'm take a look at it after we have it all in place and see where we need to adjust things. So let's get these guys out of here. Out of here, I say. More like out here. It's actually somewhat reminiscent of some of the flooring I had in my desert temple in the other block game. Only I had a blue carpet down the middle instead of a ring of blue. Blue. Not sure why I said that. I just did. We're 2 blocks short. Okay, there we go. So my first thought is maybe we turn this in. Oops, that's my bad. Whatever. What if we do this? don't know. Yeah, there was indeed the Hobbit Home quote carpet. I feel like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that more than this. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we'll just go for the I guess bullet shape or the D shape. Hit the corner stairs more. Yeah, it's fine. We can do it. Why not? Let's go ahead and tap these. It's already chiseled. So grab you and flip you around. The game that will not be named. You know, I've never said the name of that game. Not me. Nope. Interesting. Weird. Oh, what? That seems dangerous. I'm gonna do it. Well, now it says sandstone rock. Wait. There we go. Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty happy with how this is going to turn out. We got some warm colors. We got our cool colors. A little funky in this light, but yeah, let's do it. We will probably need more malachite. Actually, definitely need more malachite eventually. But for the first few, I think we got this covered. Okay. Yep, that's going to be about 3 stacks of malachite per hallway. So it's a good thing that we already have several more malachite deposits marked here. Now some of these, of course, are bountiful. So here's 3 that we have not checked out yet to see what's underneath. But these, as I recall, this one is medium. These 3, I believe, were bountiful, so we left them where they were, just so we didn't waste the copper. Can I cut them in half to make slabs? No, unfortunately, these are chiseled blocks. We had to get them as chisel blocks. And you can't, I mean, yes, you could technically slabify them, but you wouldn't double the number of available blocks. It would just be less block for each block. Oop, nope, well, we can... Yeah, let's just take it out to the end. Why not? There we go. All right, now for the... Oop, not those. These. We come out 1 block beyond the end. Like that, and then we come out here. 6, okay. 10 and 6, basically. And we're out. My goodness. Okay. I'm gonna throw these bits of stone away. Goodbye. What did I kill there? It must have been like a hyena. Oh, it's probably a hyena. Yep. It's gotta be. Oops. Alright, then I guess we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's get some more materials, guys. We've got a few more minutes left in the stream here. We'll finish out this floor to the end. I'm not sure I'll probably just sort of cut it off right here because I don't know yet how I want to expand or not this floor into the tower that'll be there. So we'll have a tower just like over there. I guess I can take this down too. We'll do the floor out to where it's going to go, and then we'll come take that down. All right, let's just grab a stack of that. We need more andesite. We need more andesite and more sandstone. So grab you again. And right, our wood chisel died, so that'll be it. Can always pave the crypt with bony soil. Yeah. And the cool colors are in the cool spot of the path. That's true too. Yeah. There we go. Sorry, I'm just kind of counting in my head, so I'm kind of quiet here. I need a rough, or I need smooth for you. I'm just going to finish out this andesite block here with this chisel. So I'm not going to bother counting. Yeah, I'm excited. So we're getting some actual detail on our build here. Some real floors we can walk on that aren't sand. It'll be nice. And then in our next stream, I'll probably start... Next stream, we'll probably need to focus on that south arm and get the basics of that in. We might even start... There we go. I'll even start by doing some more Mildew plates, which will mean casting some as well. Well, casting the ingots. Do I have everything I need? I think so. So we'll start with these guys. It's almost dizzying. There we go. Get out of here. And we're just going to dig up this single piece of sand. Oop, there we go. Just going to bring it right up to here, and we'll call it there for now. You may have missed a past stream. There's talk about setting up a greenhouse or ranching to help fuel the acolytes, so will those be independent wings of the tower? So, that's from Alta Buffalo. So, I mean, one, probably wouldn't do much ranching in the desert, realistically. It might be nice to do something with goats or something to make cheese, but I'm not super concerned. That might come in like a part 2. I've had some suggestions of maybe continuing this series into deeper 1.20 and doing the new story stuff in 120, taking a break from the temple. In that case, we might want to get into cheese just so we can bump up our nutrition while we're doing the Resonance Archives and the new story stuff. I'm gonna need another stack of this, aren't I? All right, so we're up to about 3.5 stacks, maybe close to 4 per wing. Oh man, guys, we need a lot of malachite. We need a lot of malachite. But no, so the main food source for the acolytes would actually be we have a huge orchard right there. I see a dead tree right there. Gotta fix that one. And we're going to eventually take the branches from these trees and plant them as cuttings all along the arms here. and around here. So that would probably be the main food source of at least fruits and vegetables, assuming you can consider olives a vegetable. Culinarily, yes, perhaps. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then supplement with, you know, the usual stuff. I'll just grow cabbage somewhere where it's cold. We will have the chance to do farming up at a higher altitude because we'll be building a pretty tall tower. So they get probably some of their sustenance from whatever we grow there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, missed that one. Bad aim. And honey, yes, lots of honey. Actually, I've always wanted to have like a little spot. We might have to carve one out somewhere. But I was thinking that somewhere we'd have like the abbot's secret garden. And so I might like build something where it's like from the outside, it looks like perfectly symmetrical, but then the inside carve something secret out and have a little open air garden where you wouldn't expect it to be. And that's where the, you know, where I, the abbot, I guess, would have my little secret, you know, garden for just things that the other brethren and sistren don't really care for or don't understand or might mess up because they're, you know, greedy. I don't know. I thought that'd be a lot of fun to do. I do enjoy having things like where I you know, you design something where it looks some way on you know, from some angles, and then suddenly it's different from others. Oh, it's apocalyptic. Wow. So I'm seeing this from afar. I don't like this look too much. I don't. This sort of zigzag look. So for now, I'm going to settle with I like this center part. I don't like this part. This sort of zigzag is kind of meh. Yeah, this is not what I wanted. Like, if you look at it just by itself in, you know, one part of the pattern, it looks fine. But looking down the line, all of a sudden I realize I'm not liking that part of it. Like garden for silent contemplation of larch trees. I think larch probably wouldn't fit in this, because I mean it would be a garden for like small plants, not for trees, I think. Whew, yeah, we are burning through our malachite. I may have to I may have to go back on my plans to not, or to preserve that bountiful malachite. Just use it all for flooring. Yeah, bamboo, bonsai trees. Yeah, I think bamboo is about as tall as we can get in there. Like when I say secret garden, I mean like a few dozen square meters at most. Yeah, that zigzag is not working out for me. What I could do, I think as far as design goes though, I like this part more than I like this part. Mostly because I like going from the medium color of this to the more intense color of this and then back to the light color of this, rather than the other way of intense or medium light intense. I like having this barrier here. So if I did anything to change this, would it look less zigzag if I chiseled in the stair steps? Not really. Like, look at that, and then continue that pattern in your mind. It still looks zigzag because these are so bold here. So what I think I might do is let's try this. We're going to try it from here. Darn it. I just put my other blocks away too. Oh, we have one more stack. Oh, good. Okay. Let's chisel these. And these, actually, for that matter. I'll pick all these up, and I'm going to make some room right here. Hold all these. I'm going to flip these, and we'll chisel the stairs into the polished blocks. I wouldn't normally want to sort of go against the design we had going over there, where the stairs are all the smooth sandstone. But because we're so far away, again, that's one of the benefits that I mentioned while we were starting this build, is that if we need to break up a pattern, like from the different branches, then we can, especially because the top parts will all be the same. So even on the map, you won't notice this change because we'll have this covered up. So let's do this. We're just going to do that. And then starting here. I think that's fine, guys. I think it looks great, actually. To make more gradual transition, maybe chisel some mixed, polished, unpolished sandstone blocks. Not a bad idea, but I mean, this is actually kind of nice. My sole gripe is that I can't get rid of the texture here, but that's fine, honestly. Like, we'll see it almost never. Oh, I did miss a block, didn't I? There we go. Oh, no, I went... I got that right now. Okay, we're good. Wait. I missed a block on both sides. I was counting 8, not 10. Not 10, and I need to count 10. Now we see who all has a CD. So, yeah. Oh, but I'm just noticing this now. I didn't want the stairs to be here. I wanted them to be one block out. Yeah. I'm not sure I care that much, actually. I'm not sure I care. I think this is probably fine. Like, you wouldn't walk against the wall anyway. You'd be walking probably here. Because, you know, people don't walk like this. Like, unless there's, like, maybe, like, something big coming through. But in the desert, what's coming through? Well, you wouldn't have a wheeled cart out here in the desert because it would get stuck in the sand all the time. So, yeah, we're going to do it this way. And I think we'll be happy with it. I'm going back to the polished, unpolished, polished, unpolished stripes that I said I didn't want. But suddenly, I think it's okay. If there's a procession, I still don't think you'd have someone walking against the walls. You wouldn't want to be brushing the walls with your clothing, because that would damage your clothing. And being sandstone, it would actually damage the walls too. It would pull some of the sand off the stone. So I think I like it. I think we're going to stick with that. It pleases me visually. With the other option, of course, being that we do the sandstone here. That he says, I walk next to the wall. You know, Sisyphus, come break your ankle. You can do that. Come break your ankle on the stairs here. I kid. Alright, so I think that's what we'll do in going forward here. Maybe next time we'll try swapping these and seeing if I'm okay with having ashlar smooth polished. But we are beyond 1 o'clock. So I'm going to go and have a bite to eat here. Nom nom nom. I'm going to go probably put a few things away here. Oh, we never took this down. We'll tear this down later. Who walks along the wall? Everyone with autism ADHD. Okay. Well, everyone, it is past 1 o'clock, so it's time for me to sign off and go and get some lunch and go be with my family. But everyone, as I said, we probably are looking at at no more chore streams for the rest of a while, probably. Unless I get like a random chance of, hey, the kid's asleep and I'm off duty, then I might do something on a Wednesday night here and there in the future. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing you all next weekend and probably the weekend after, assuming our schedule goes the way it did for our first child. But hope you all had a good time. I enjoyed getting some chores done and some infrastructure going on, and then getting this flooring with you guys. So, that's going to do it. That is it. As always, thank you all for watching. And as always, my name has been Corazar. I just borked that one. As always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'm not going to edit that one out. Take care, everybody.